Hello, hello, friends. I am so excited to be hanging out with you guys this evening. I am really excited, even more excited to share this awesome free resource that you can use in your online parties going into the season of fall. So, if you guys are watching live, make sure to comment below with hashtag live in the comments. If you end up catching this on the replay, comment below, hashtag replay. I want to hear from you guys too. I'm really excited to share this resource. As some of you know, we share a free party script every single month. And really, we do this because we know that in order for you to party online, you need to be able to have a good, reliable, fun, and engaging party script. And that's exactly what this resource is. So, for those of you that are brand new, hashtag new in the comments. My name is Janet Parks. I'm the CEO and founder of Solutions for Sellers. We help online sellers just like you simplify the way that they post online using simple tools and content templates. And I'm super excited to share my screen here in just a second to show you exactly how to use this resource. Now, I also want to just kind of ask you guys, hopefully you were able to kind of go through some of the posts tonight. Was it pretty easy and simple to kind of navigate through those posts? I hope that it was. If you haven't had an opportunity to review, we just posted about 10 posts. They were posting every 3 minutes. They're all numbered 1 through 10. So for those of you that are catching the live and you're like, what did I miss? Where is this free script? I haven't grabbed it yet. Make sure to go through the posts that were posted tonight. It should be, the script itself should be on post number 5 of 10. So if you even just use the search bar and just type in post 5 of 10 free script, you should be able to see that pop up. If anything, I'll make sure that it's pinned to the featured section. That way, when you go into this group and you're looking for it, you can easily find it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here in just a second. I'm going to show you exactly how to download this script, how to use it, and really how to use it with CinchShare. Okay. So if you're a CinchShare user, comment below with Cinch, with the word Cinch. I'm really curious to see. If you're a non-CinchShare user, maybe you've been in this group for a while. Maybe you've seen some really great trainings. That's okay. Okay. You don't need CinchShare to utilize this tool, but I'm always going to do the trainings to where I am going to advocate for the tool because it's such a great tool. It's very time saving. It's going to save you a lot of headache. But again, if you're not a CinchShare user, that is okay. I'm going to show you basically 2 different ways that you can use this party script, whether you want to use it with the CinchShare platform or if you don't want to use it with the CinchShare platform. Okay, so I'm going to show you both options and really just kind of show you the difference as to why CinchShare and our scripts are just magical. It is a good little combination. They're very simple to use as soon as you kind of learn the step-by-steps on it. And it's just a great little combination. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start sharing my screen here. Did you go ahead and download the script? If you didn't, make sure to go grab it. You can even, like, once this video is done being played, after the live, you can replay it and just do the step-by-steps together. That way you can learn how to download it. You can learn how to upload it, how to make your edits and get it ready for using this fall. So the theme is pumpkin spice everything nice, which is perfect going into fall. This script can also be used. It doesn't necessarily need to be used only with your online parties. You can also use it as a fun online event in your VIP group or a girls' night in event if you do these weekly signature events like how you see in this group. So it's very versatile. You can use it in so many different ways. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, friends. That way you can see how to use it. Okay, so first things first, once you go to post 5 that was posted tonight, you're going to see 2 links. One of them for CinchShare users. There's going to be a Cinch folder that you make your copy into your library. That way you have the editing rights. Okay, so you can edit the captions, you can add photos, you can change it up, right? So I'm going to show you how to do that here in a minute. But the other link is for those that are not CinchShare users. Okay, this is going to take you to a page where you can submit your email and basically you will get an email sent to you with the PDF to download your links and your script. Okay, so I'm going to show you both ways. So first things first, what you want to do, let's go ahead and share our screen here. I am going to show you the page that you end up landing on for non-CinchShare users. Now, if you are a CinchShare user, you also want to use this as well, okay? You also want to go ahead and download this because it's going to come with your Canva link so that you can edit your graphics, add your logos to it. If you want to change it up to your branding colors, really personalize it, that Canva link is going to be in this download, okay? As well as a very helpful instruction script doc where you'll see the captions and the graphics as well as consultant instructions on how the posts work, okay? Okay, so once you click on the link, you're gonna see this page where it says download the pumpkin spice and everything nice virtual party. What you're gonna, let me make sure, am I sharing my screen? Yes, I am sharing my screen, okay. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit the download the free party script content kit. Now, you want to give this about 5 minutes to hit your inbox, okay? Sometimes when we do these events, people are like, where's the script? I don't see it in my inbox. Give it about 5 minutes to get to you. And if you don't see it there, check your spam and your junk. For some reason, sometimes it just goes to spam or junk. If you still don't see it in your inbox, if you can please just DM me, you can personally message me and just say, hey, Janet, I attended your event. I didn't get the script when I clicked on it. That way we can see what's going on and it's typically a quick fix, right? So just wanted to kind of put that out there as well if you don't see the script. Now on the second page, once you submit your email, you can see that it takes you to the second page here, right? So as of right now, since you submitted your email, right, it's going to get into your inbox. So give it about 5 minutes. It's going to automatically take you to the second page. If you're interested in additional content tools with captions, we have the September content bundle that comes with your daily post pack for your personal feed, your VIP done for you content, as well as a pack for your stories. Okay. So that is available here if you also want to grab that on that second page. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our inbox here. Let's see if it had some time to get in there. Okay, so I'm going to check my email and here it is. So it's an email from us when it says it comes from Janet Parks and it's going to say, yes, you're going to love this pumpkin spice themed party script. So once you click on that, you're going to see a blue link that says PDF. You're going to click on that. And just like any standard PDF, it's going to open up on your computer screen just like this. By the way, you can also do this on your phone, but if you're maybe not as tech savvy like myself, I'm not the techiest person in the world, believe it or not, then I would advise to maybe start on a computer, practice using it first until you get more comfortable to use it on your phone. I know it's more convenient for everything to be on your phone, but if it's your first time, I would just start on a computer. Okay. All right. So here's what you're going to see. It's going to say 3A party script. This is the PDF. I would hit this download button right there so that it actually saves on your computer. Okay. Don't judge my very disorganized office or desktop here, but save it on your computer so that you can reference it later. Okay. So here's a couple of links that you're going to be looking at. Okay. And for CinchShare users, I would advise for you to go through these steps as well. So again, you can have access to the instructions. You can have access to the video tutorial. There's another one in there. It's of an older party script, but it's still the same steps, but it's for CinchShare users. So you can click on that tutorial link here at the very bottom. And of course, if you have questions, there's our email there at the very bottom. Okay, but you have the script here, script images that are in Canva, your banners. So we pre-made a few banners for you. And the CinchShare link is in here as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the very first thing. Okay. So let's kind of walk through this PDF. First, let's click on the script. Okay. So once you click on where it says script, this is what I was kind of mentioning earlier of a resource that's delivered to you that has your instructions on how each post will work, as well as just some extra resources, okay? So as you can see here at the very top of the script, okay, and you can see there's some other people on here as well. At the very top of the script, there is a CinchShare link in there, okay? And there's also a how to use this script in little just mini instruction guide, okay? There's also a link to our community group in here. So if you have questions about how to do live booking games for those of you that book parties for your business, we have a ton of great resources for you. We're really big believers in going live in your parties because that is where the magic typically happens when it comes to booking parties and sales and all the things. So you can click on that link if you'd like to join our free community. And then it just kind of gives you a brief breakdown on what this is, okay? All right, so where it says, let's get this party started, you can see in the doc that it gives you the captions. So this is going to be especially helpful for those of you that are not CinchShare users. Okay, if you're not subscribed to CinchShare, you can open up this script doc, and essentially you could just sit here and copy these captions, right? You can highlight these captions and copy it and paste it into your VIP group and use Facebook Scheduler or whatever other scheduler you use for your posts. Okay. You could even right click on the graphic if you wanted to and copy it and paste it into your VIP group or in your party group as well. Okay, so that's one option. For those of you that are non-CinchShare users, you could just open up the script link and you have all of your captions in here and your graphics that you could just copy. Okay, now the copying of the graphics from this doc is going to work a little bit until you get to the ones that you have to personalize, okay? Which I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that. Okay, so you can see in some of these captions that there's some bold text. That means that there's a requirement for you to add your personal information in the caption. So for example, here it says, here's the party link to get your shopping done. In bold, it says link. That's where you're going to add your party link. The next one says, here's a catalog link. If you offer a catalog link, that's where you can add that. If you don't have a catalog link, this is where you can personalize and you can just simply erase that portion. So what we love about these content templates and these tools and these scripts that we provide is the fact that you can personalize them however you want. And I fully advise for you to take the time to go through the captions, add your language, add your lingo, make it yours, okay? People are there to follow you. They're there to party with you. So it's very important to make sure your personality shines in these captions, okay? Okay, so in the blue, here's the last piece that I'll go over in this particular script doc, okay? Right here in the blue, like it's like a highlighted blue, here is where you're gonna see instructions for each post, okay? So when you go to each post, if for some reason you're reading it and you're like, well, I need some ideas, or I'm not really kind of understanding how this game works, if there's a game or anything, we have some step-by-step instructions in the blue here, which is why this document is very, very helpful, and I highly advise for you to download it. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Comment below if it did. If not, then I'll probably be in the comments there, just helping you out and answering any questions that you might have. Okay, so let's close this out really quickly. And what we're going to do is we're going to reopen up our PDF there that we downloaded. And what we're going to do is we're now going to show you how to edit the graphics. Okay, so let's wait for this to open up. My computer's been a little slow lately because I haven't updated it, because it takes like a year to update. All right. Okay, so you can see that we did click on that script, right? You guys saw like the gist of what that is. The next link is your script images. Okay, so let's go ahead and click on that and we can take a look. Now, if you're a non-CinchShare user, this is going to be especially good for you, because what you can do is once you click on that script images link, what's going to happen is this screen's going to pop up. It's going to say a template created by Solutions for Sellers was shared with you. Start designing now. You're going to hit use template. Okay. Oh, I'm not logged in. All right. Let's see if I can log in. Actually, I guess I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it opening up with Microsoft Edge? That's annoying. Why is it opening up with Microsoft Edge? How about we do open with, maybe open with Google Chrome. Let's go back here. So you'll see once you hit use template, it will take you automatically to Canva. Okay. So you can create a free account with Canva if you don't have it. If you do have it, then you'll see that's going to automatically just take you there. If you don't have it, it'll require you to sign in. But once you get to Canva, here's what I'm going to advise. Okay. From here, you can essentially start editing your graphics. You can change things up. You can, add your pictures. You can add your logos on here. You can really just personalize it however you want to. There's not a ton of graphics to personalize. So for those of you that are looking at this and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not a graphic designer. How do I do this? So not to worry, it's not going to be like every single graphic, but there's just a few of them, right? So for example, this graphic here that says specials, that's where you're going to want to upload your image of your products, right? Let's see if I have any product images in here that I can use. Let's say this is your product, right? And you just drag and drop it into the graphic just like this, right? So there you go. Now you have a graphic or your products in the graphic. So it's really just uploading to Canva your product images and then adding them to the graphics that need your products. Okay. That's the majority of the ones that really just need the personalization. There's also one that says about us. So this is going to be a post, and you can see in your script doc, it'll give you again the instructions on like what that post is supposed to be for. But this is where you describe what your company is, right? Who is perfectly posh, or who is 31, who is pampered chef. And that's where you're going to kind of put that description in there as well. Okay. If you don't like a certain image, you can always delete it, right? Hitting that delete button there. And so you have full accessibility to personalize and really, really make your own. Okay. So before I go too deep into the personalization, now that you've opened this up in your Canva, what you're going to want to do is save it in Canva. And the reason why is because when you save it in your Canva into a Canva folder, which I'm going to show you how to do, this will allow you to access these graphics easily later when you're looking for them, right? So if you want to use it a couple months from now, or if you want to use it next year, right? It's saved in a folder and it's there for you to repurpose, okay? Or if you have 10 parties coming up in September or in October and you want to use this script, it's easy to just, once you personalize it once, right? You can just grab it and just repurpose over and over again, okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to hit File, and we're going to hit Save to Folder. Then you're going to go down to where it says Create New, and we're going to just name this Pumpkin Spice Party Script. Add to New Folder. And now the hard work has been done. Now, if you are a CinchShare user and you're watching this, you're also going to want to take this step. That way, when you are in CinchShare and you're personalizing your posts, which again, I'm going to show you how to do here in a moment, you can easily just click. So when you're in CinchShare and you're in the post, there's a Design with Canva tool, integration tool. And it's going to be easy for you to just find your graphics and start personalizing. So again, I will show you here how to do that here in just a second. Now, if you're a non-CinchShare user, now that you've saved your graphics, here's where you can really just, again, start personalizing, right? So I added my product to the specials, right? Let's say I wanted to delete this image here, and instead I'm going to hit the text option, add a heading, and I'm going to describe my direct sales company right there, right? And I'm going to put my description of 31 and the staple products and all of the, the backstory of the company. Okay. Maybe I want to change this about us to about my company, right? Or about 31 or about Pampered Chef, right? I can just personalize that if I want to. Maybe I want to change up the color of the graph of the text. And instead of orange, I want to change it to another fall color, right? Maybe I want it to pop a little more. Maybe I want to change it to purple. Okay. It really can be that simple once you really just start playing around with it. Okay. Okay. So again, let's say, we edited our specials graphic. We added our products. We added our about us. Okay. We've got our family feud game here. Again, you can personalize those however you want to. You can change up the colors. You've got a post here that says top sellers. So obviously you'd want to kind of go through your company and see what are those top sellers. For 31, for example, it's the large utility tote. So you just upload the image into Canva and then drag and drop into the graphic and you're done. Okay. So as far as editing the graphics, helpful tips. Number one, if I were you, I would start at the top. Okay. And I would, my computer's being a little slow. Sorry. Okay. I would start at the top and I would scroll down and I would just take a look at the graphics that are needing to be personalized. So for example, we saw the top sellers one, right? And so in mental note, or you can write it down, right? Mental note is I need to have at least an image of a top seller. There's one, okay? Top favorites or fall favorites, right? If your company has, a new catalog that's launching this fall, this is where you're going to add those images for your fall favorites, right? So you want to have that as a mental note of products. Once you go through those graphics and kind of decide what other products you're going to need, like the images, then you can make your list of products that you're going to want to add and then upload them here into Canva where it says upload files. As long as they're on your computer or on your phone and you have access to Canva in both, you can just upload them all at once and then simply drag and drop into the graphics. Now, I'll show you this really quickly as well, and then I'll give you a CinchShare tutorial here in just a minute, okay? All right, so if you look here, there's this, graphic here that says other fall spotlights. You can see there's really not much of an area for you to add your products directly on the graphic. But what you can do is this is the type of post where you'll have that as your first graphic where it's titled other fall spotlights. But then you can upload additional images to that particular post that highlight other fall products that you want your customers to take a look at. Okay, so that's just an extra tip. Again, you can personalize this though. If you would much rather delete the background, move the text up a little bit, and then add the images there at the bottom of the other fall spotlights, you can do that too, right? You have full flexibility to do that. Okay, so the last one I want to show you, there's this other graphic here that says fall spotlight, and it has a frame in it. Okay, you see this? It has a little frame. That just allows you to drag and drop the image directly in the frame, and it kind of optimizes it to where it just looks pretty on the graphic. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So let's say this is the product that I want to upload. Once I drag and drop it, it just kind of formulates it into the graphic. So the frame allows it to just look a little bit prettier on the graphic, okay? So again, if you don't want to use that, you can delete it, right? That's the best part of being able to personalize this stuff. Okay, so now that I've kind of given you a gist on how you can personalize, really just a lot of uploading and dragging and dropping, all the extraness of changing the colors or adding your logo, that's totally up to your discretion if you want to do that. If you want to just keep it simple, then I suggest just going through all the graphics, seeing what products you're going to need, upload to Canva, and then just simply drag and drop into the necessary graphics. Once you're done personalizing, what you're going to want to do is hit the share button here on the top right-hand corner. We're going to go ahead and save these graphics onto your computer, okay, so that you can easily upload them into your VIP group if you're throwing a party there, or into your party group. So what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to where it says download. Once you do that, in the download section, it's going to say PNG as a file type. If it doesn't say PNG, then you can simply hit this little arrow here and change it to PNG. From there, you just hit the download button. And what's going to happen is it's going to download on your computer, and you're going to have it all saved in one folder. So you can simply open your folder and access those graphics directly from your phone or computer, depending on where you download it. Okay, so hopefully this tutorial for non-CinchShare users was simple enough. Okay, now I'm going to move over to showing you how you can get this party script ready for CinchShare users. Okay, so once again, if you are a non-CinchShare user, you can just open up the script doc, copy the captions, copy the graphics from there, or at least some of the graphics, and then you open up the script images link to personalize your graphics, download them on your computer, and then just go ahead and upload them into your party group. Okay, for CinchShare users, we're going to have some similar steps, right? We're still going to download the content kit. We're still going to save the graphics in a folder in Canva, right? But Once you save the graphics in a folder, you're not going to edit the graphics in CinchShare. What you're going to do is go into the you're not going to edit the graphics within Canva. You're going to edit the graphics using CinchShare and the Design with Canva integration tool. Okay, so I will show you exactly how to do this. First thing that I'm going to do, okay, so once again, post 5 is going to have your CinchShare link. That is where you're going to have that folder that's going to contain the posts for your party script that you're going to need to take a copy of into your Cinch library. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this, okay? So if you're a CinchShare user, comment below, and hopefully you're excited to learn how to do this, okay? So let's go ahead and open back up our very helpful PDF, okay? I'm just going to grab the CinchShare link from here because it is already in this PDF. However, if you are in the event and you saw the post go out, just go to post 5 and grab the link from there, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the CinchShare link, okay? So I am going to, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click this down here and it's going to open up CinchShare. So for me, mine is not logged in at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and log in. Okay. And so I have mine connected to Facebook. Amanda, you're going to have to edit this. Okay, so for CinchShare users, we're going to go back into our PDF here. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit the CinchShare link here on the PDF. Unless you went ahead and just went to post 5 and grabbed the CinchShare link from there, that's totally fine. This is just a second option, okay? So let's show you how this works in CinchShare, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this bad boy, okay? And you're going to see the script inside of CinchShare. So you can see that there's graphics, you can see the captions, right? But what you're going to notice is that you're not going to have this pencil icon on the top right-hand corner like I have, okay? Do you guys see that it looks like just an envelope? That means that you need to make a copy of this folder in your library so that you can edit this script. And when you have full editing rights, you can edit your captions and your graphics, which I'm going to show you how to do. But first things first, let's make a copy of this script, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take the script here and you're just going to drag it into a folder that you have in CinchShare. So mine, I think, is called Personal Party Scripts. So I'm going to just drop it here where it says copy. Okay, now that I've dropped it there, it's going to open up and it's going to be right where I dropped it. Where is it? Okay, so now that you've made a copy of your folder, you should be seeing that pencil icon on the right-hand corner. Do you guys see that? Hopefully you do, okay? Or maybe you're just watching this and you're like, I'm gonna do it later, Janet, and that's totally fine. So once you see this pencil icon, you have full editing rights. So here's what I'm gonna show you how to do. Here's why I like to do this in CinchShare, okay? Number one, all of the posts are already preloaded. It makes it so much easier. So when you're done editing, you can simply select all these posts and batch schedule. You don't have to schedule one by one. That's one of my favorite features with CinchShare is the batch scheduling feature. What is your favorite CinchShare feature? Comment below if you have one. That is my ultimate favorite, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do first is, again, you guys have your content kit in that PDF, right? So what we're going to do, now that we've saved the folder in Canva of your graphics, we're going to go to the very first graphic and I'm going to show you how to edit this graphic inside of CinchShare using the Design with Canva integration option, okay? All right, so we're going to hit the pencil icon, okay? And once you hit the pencil icon, it's going to open up your post. And you're going to see your incomplete graphic and you're going to see your caption here at the top. So once again, just like I showed you in the script doc, you can look where it has like the little brackets where you have to make your edits in your captions. You're going to have to do that with every post. Just go ahead and just add your personalization like I showed you in the script doc. So for example, this says my name is name, right? You want to change that to your name. So mine would be Janet. And I am from place, right? This is where I would say I am from Tampa, Florida, because that's where I'm from, right? And so once you've edited your caption, now what we're going to do is work on this graphic, okay? So what we're going to do is hit the Design with Canva tool and hit Instagram post. Once you hit that, it's going to give you the Canva emblem. Do you guys see that? And it's going to open up inside of Canva. All right. So once this opens up here for us, you're going to see that this is what's really cool, right? You see the CinchShare in the background and Canva here on the front. Okay, super fun, right? Super cool. I love this tool because it just makes it so much easier to just simply use one tool to make all of your edits with your captions, with your graphics. And once it's 100% good to go and it's personalized, you're ready to just schedule that bad boy and then reuse it over and over again for the entire season. Okay. All right. So now that we're here, you're going to notice that there's no graphic here. We're going to pull the graphic from the Canva folder that we saved. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on the left-hand side and you're going to go down to where it says projects, where it says projects. So in projects, it's going to open up all these things. Now, the one you're going to want is the folders. So once we hit folders, you're going to go down to that script that you saved, pumpkin spice party script. Remember when we saved the graphics earlier? We're going to hit that. Okay. And once you do that, you're going to open this up and it's going to show you all of the graphics that come on your party script. So once you've found your graphic in your Canva folder, now you have the ability to personalize this graphic. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go into your uploads in Canva and you're going to find the products that you need to add to it. Now, this one in particular says it's a little bit about me in this event. So this would be the time for you to add your own personal photo of yourself. Now, let's see if I have a personal photo of myself in here. Okay. So quick tip for you when you're editing your graphics, it's helpful to just, like I said earlier, look at the graphics that need to be edited, decide what images you're going to upload for Canva so that you can simply drag and drop them into the graphics. That way you're not having to do what I'm doing right now, which is looking for an image, okay? So here's a good one. We're going to do one with me and my husband. So I'm going to drag and drop this one right in here, and you can see it's a little big. So I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller just by dragging this top part and then dragging this bottom part. And there you go. Now my graphic is 100% edited. I don't want to change the font up, but if I wanted to, I could. I can hit this right here. I can change the font here. I can change the size of the font here. I can change the color of the font here if I wanted to. But I'm just going to leave it just for simplistic purposes. I'm going to leave it the way it is. So once you're happy with your graphic, which by the way, this is the part where you can add your logo. If you have a logo, you can just personalize it however you want. But once you're happy with your graphic, you just hit this publish button. And here's where the magic happens. It's going to say preparing your design. Okay. And here's what happens. It's going to upload right there in your CinchShare. Super cool, right? So once your graphic is edited, all you do from here, you can either schedule it out to your Facebook groups, okay? And you can see like you've got a calendar, you've got a time interval, you can start it. You've got all the Facebook groups that your CinchShare is connected to, right? And you can simply select any group you want to go ahead and schedule it out. If you don't want to schedule it out from here and you prefer to edit your entire script first and then batch schedule so that you can do it all at once and just be done, then that's the way that I suggest. Then all you have to do is hit the floppy disk here to save your changes, okay? So we're going to hit that. It's going to say, would you like to return to manage post? And you say yes. So once that happens, you'll be able to go back into your folder and see that your graphic has been edited and updated. So here's what I love about CinchShare once again. It's just the fact that you can go in one folder, one place, edit your captions all at once, edit your graphics, right? Get it all 100% ready. And then once you're ready, you are ready to just batch schedule, right? One of my favorite features ever, okay? Now, this first post here, this is just a resource post, so you don't need to schedule that one. You want to start with post 2, okay? Now, tonight, I believe we had a post go out that basically walked you through how to schedule this out. Your day 1 is essentially your first 5 posts, and then your day 2 is going to be the rest of the posts minus the rest of the posts minus the very last post, which is post 34. Okay. So in order to schedule this out, let's say you edited all your captions, your graphics are personalized. Now what you're going to do is select 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to go ahead, actually, and 6. So post 2 through 6 are going to be the posts for day 1. So what you're going to do is select post 2 through 6 and then hit the little 3 lines here and then hit batch post. Once you hit batch post, it's going to take you to this next screen where you can simply add your date that you want the post to go out and add the time intervals. And once you do that, you're scheduling out your very first day in minutes. So if I want this to start on the 6th, for example, and I go through and I have it start at, let's say, 8 a.m., okay, and I want it to go out every 3 hours, which is what I suggest, and you hit apply interval, okay, make sure to hit your group that you want these posts to go off in. On the right-hand side, you're going to see the times so that you can confirm that these are the times that you want to work for you. If you want to change one up, you can. Let's say you don't want this to post at 2. Instead, you want to post it at a different time. You have that option here, okay? Make sure that it's the AMs and the PMs are good to go, which it will be. Then you just hit schedule batch. And guess what? You have just scheduled out your first party day, okay? Pretty cool, right? What do you guys think in the comments? Now, if you've never done this before, obviously it might take a couple times to just kind of learn, Canva, a little bit of CinchShare and how they integrate together. But that's why I love the combo between the two, because it really does make it a lot easier to just kind of combine them two. Now, if you're a non-CinchShare user and you prefer to just copy paste, you can do that as well. I showed you how to do that in the very beginning of this training. Okay. All right. Now let's take this off here in just a second here. I hope you guys found this training helpful. Comment below, #value if it was helpful. Don't forget, if you haven't grabbed your script yet, go to post 5 that went off tonight and go grab that. The CinchShare folder link is there as well. If you would like to rewatch this tutorial and just kind of do it step by step with me as you're practicing, you absolutely can. I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you so much for checking in and hanging out with us tonight. Don't forget to join our free community. It's called Solutions for Sellers. That is our free Facebook group. I'll try to see if I can link it above this video here. That is where we do trainings every single week, and we show you exactly how to utilize party scripts, how to create success in your direct sales business, and a ton of other great trainings and resources in order for you to be able to build your business big online. So thank you guys so much for checking this out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends.